Hey, what's up? New Phasmophobia update. I just want to cover it because it looks cool. I have the game running because we're gonna go into the game. We're gonna play a game. But welcome back, Ghost Hunters. We've got some news for you. To keep you busy until the custom difficulty update comes out soon, trademark. We're releasing this smaller update with some content for you to enjoy. Some, which is weird. Ghost types. We have reports of 3 new entities haunting several locations. More information is available in the journal. 3. There were 2 announced, but we got 3. That's awesome. That's awesome. The Deogen, which is always watching. The Morai, which has risen from the grave to curse their victims. And the Fae, the ever-aging ghost. These 3 ghosts will have an increased chance to spawn for 2 weeks. We are introducing the investigation period along with these 2 ghost types. This gives players around 2 weeks to work without the ghost's abilities, traits, and secrets before we update these patch notes with specifics. We're hoping this will bring back the original investigator feeling and allow players to work together as a team to uncover the truth. Right, voice recognition. Our voice recognition system has been completely replaced. We are no longer relying on Windows speech systems, meaning it supports many more languages and platforms, such as GeForce Now and Steam Deck. No setup required. And fixes that pesky tab outlook. Oh yeah. You now only need to set your microphone in game. You can see the input volume of your microphone in the audio settings. Additional microphone inputs options have been added: voice detector sensitivity and noise suppression. Due to the new system only working if you're in a server, the voice recognition tests have been removed. The above additional audio changes are only available in game through journal option menu. Current supported languages: English, German, French, Russian, Spanish, Japanese, simplified Chinese, traditional Chinese, Italian, Portuguese, Brazilian Portuguese, Dutch, Swedish, Turkish, Ukrainian, Czech. Is that how you say it? Czech. Czechoslovakia. Czech, I think. Greek. More languages will be added in a future update. The truck has received new models, a new layout, and materials. Equipment is now placed on the wall of the truck. Placing any equipment back on the wall will be added with the custom difficulty update. When lit, the campfire and Maple Lodge campsite will now increase the temperature of the area around it. The Maple Lodge campfire will now show a hot temperature reading on a thermometer. You can now buy 4 lighters and 3 salt shakers. Or you can bring 4 lighters and 3 salt shakers, which is pretty awesome because now everybody can have a smudge or a candle. And you have 3 more chances to get footsteps. Added new footsteps downs for the metal floor on the truck and on the ramp. The number of free hiding spots will now be increased when playing multiplayer games. 3 players, plus 1 hiding spot. 4 players, plus 2. The voice recognition splash screen has been removed, as it is no longer needed. The map screen in the truck now has an up and down arrows for changing floors instead of a single button. When using their ability, Jin will now leave EMF at the fuse box rather than where they were currently stood. You will now never see ghost mist when a ghost type is an Oni. That's something to note. That is something to note. You will not see the ghost mist if it's an Oni. That's something to note. If it's an active ghost and it's doing a lot of events and none of them are missed, then there's a likelihood that it could be an Oni. The cursor will no longer lock when playing in VR. All locations have had their lighting rebaked to a higher quality to help reduce any light leaks and artifacts. The chance for a mere light ability has been slightly increased. Replace the Russian, Ukrainian, Turkish, Greek, and Japanese fonts to be more readable. Sanity pills can no longer be duplicated. Sanity pills will now give the correct insurance amount. You can now use the main menu boombox in VR. The delay when taking a photo has been removed. That's pretty awesome. Though I think it's still 1 second. Like the delay from the bug or just in total? I don't know. Yurei can no longer drain your sanity when you are outside the location. Yurei will no longer stop interacting if they use their ability on the Willow Garage. You can now interact with all interactable objects in VR. The photo camera sound will now muffle correctly between floors. You can no longer lighters with lit candles. What? Oh, okay. Candles can now be lit with other lit candles. You could do this before, but you had to, like, drop it and stuff, and it was annoying. Candle and lighter flames will now cast the correct shadows. The shoulder flashlight will no longer blink when closing and opening the truck door. Fix missing Korean and traditional Chinese text. The controls text in the training will no longer overlap the Kiabai text. Potential fix for the VR runtime. Look, Jake when playing without VR. Yada yada. Kinetic Games team. So, we're here. Oh. Oh. You can already get a glimpse of the new truck from here. Wow. And then say hi to Lisa. Always fun. I can see more of him. Or her. There's them. I don't know. For some reason, we've got this user license agreement. This is probably new. Now. Microphone is here. Let's go ahead and do some gaming, I guess. Go on Willow, probably one of my favorite maps. We'll go on Professional. I went in with starter items. Whoops. This is fine. I'll just not play a game, because I could play with other people and experience it myself. And I encourage you to experience it yourself. Right now, we'll just read the journal. Right? Maybe have a look around. If it loads. I'm on an older end computer, so it might take a second. Alright, we've got the new truck layout. Oh, wait, no. We're reloading. Because I want to see these shelves and what they look like when full, okay?
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
We could go to training. No. Yeah, maybe. Whoops. Okay, whoops. Alright, let's,
Welcome back.
We could go into training. That loads up Tanglewood, but I think it loads up all objects. And it's its own difficulty. No hunts, that's it. No hunts, no events. I think. Alright. Now, let's look at this new truck. I believe, thermos would go here. Wait, no. Let's go here. We've got pills, lighters, candles, motion sensors, sound sensors. What's going here? We'll have to have a look on what I think. But we have all of this. Overall, it's way cleaner. You have your evidence items. You have the desk in the correct area. You have a new look as well. You have this as well. Nothing that new. But, yeah. This is a way better look, honestly. So, before we actually head off in there, we need to, read the journal, don't we? For the 3 new ghost types. We'll start with the Morai. Morai have risen from the grave to drain the energy from the living. They have been known to place curses on their victims, curable only by antidotes or moving very far away. The weaker their victims, the stronger the Morai becomes. But Morai suffer from hyperosmia, weakening them for longer periods. So that's above osmia. What is osmia? I don't know. Spirit box, ghost riding, freezing. The Deogen. Sometimes surrounded by an endless fog, Deogen have been eluding ghost hunters for years. These ghosts have been reported to find even the most hidden prey before stalking them into exhaustion. Deogen constantly sense the living. You can run, but you can't hide. Deogen require a lot of energy to form and will move very slowly. So this is a forced loot ghost, which is awesome. And I think so anyways. I think it's awesome. But this might cause problems. No, But if you get only one evidence on Nightmare and it's a slow-moving ghost, right? It could be a Revenant if you got ghost riding, and you would run out and it'd be like, oh hey, it's a Revenant. That's the only issue I can see. But who knows? And the Fae. They have been known to rapidly age over time, even in the afterlife. From what we've learned, they seem to deteriorate faster while within the presence of the living. Upon entering the location, they will become active, defensive, and agile. They will weaken over time, making them weaker, slower, and less aggressive. So it's like an Oni that becomes a Shade, maybe. Like an active Oni that becomes a Shade, or an active Shade. Ghost Orb, Ghost Riding, and Dots. Alright. Let's see. Same sound as before. It'll tell us where it is. In utility. So apparently lighting has also been changed. Let's see. Alright. I hope you enjoyed the video. I don't know what else to say. I forgot to grab it. So eventually you'll probably be able to place it back here, but for now you just throw them on the ground. Overall, I'd say this truck is a whole lot sexier, a whole lot more sleek. It's so much more roomy. It's longer as well. Maybe it isn't longer. Well, as you can see, with the new update comes new bugs. I'm on the base light, but feel like when they say rebaked, they don't mean like this. That's a weird bug. Issue. Whatever. Here's the rebaked lighting. The flashlight is way better now. Of course, they're in here. Are you here? Awesome. So we have one evidence off the bat, right? We have spirit box. We have one more slot here, but it wouldn't fit with freezing temperatures. Oh my, that scared the piss out of me. I'll turn... That actually scared the piss out of me. Oh my god. This is training and I've got scared. Wow. We'll take in... Assumedly. Alright, well. Let's go in. I want to bring in dots and writing at the same time. Sadly, some of the new abilities won't be realized here. If it is one of them. We've got boards as well. So we've got, what, Spirit Box and boards. So Mirror, Yokai are on here. So it's not a new ghost. That is what? EMF? No. It's fingerprints? No. Writing, freezing, or dots. Alright. Well. Sucks to suck, Bozo. But, anyways, well, the one new bug so far has only been a lighting. I swear I left that door open. Just stand in here and see. It's very good to, train your dots. Train being able to see dots. With the naked eye, of course. Like, you can see it through the camera, and it's way better, faster. Oh, it's reflection. Of course. works, it's not going to move. It's training. Curious if it's going to be freezing. This is a pretty active ghost. Of course, we haven't turned the lights off. Hasn't done dots yet, which is suspicious. Which makes me think it's not a yokai, which I believe is what gets dots. Which would leave Mare or Onryo. And I'm down to believe Onryo. I don't know. This has Onryo vibes. You know? I think it might be better to go check the thermal. So, yeah. Wait. See, that's for those. What's this for? That might be a new item. I don't want to be that that person that over speculates, but that might be a new item. We'll have a look in the store after. I think it's gonna be a Mare or Onryo. Just did an interaction there, and it hasn't done dots. Or writing. I should rebind my flashlight to F. It's a way better spot than T. It's not on B, I'm not crazy. Right? No. It's dropping. It's not freezing. And it hasn't done dots. It's doing a lot of interactions. It's not doing dots. This is training mode, so not to worry. And of course, we can see right away. That's weird. Oh, well, we can't see the book. That's a problem. We might be able to see it float or something. I don't think it's dots or freezing. For the sake of video time, I'm just gonna guess. How about that? Feels cheap. Is it writing? No. So we have what? Dots and spirit box, correct? No, ghost orb and spirit box. You know what I mean. So it hasn't done dots and it hasn't done freezing, which is pointing towards writing. Okay. We're gonna go with Mare. It's pretty active and the lights are off. So close it. And cue last second dots. Ah, okay. It was a Mare. That's an overview of the new update, new ghost types and what's happening. So have fun, gamers. Let me find my OBS.